Hi, I'm Sam.
Hello, Sam. I'm Liz. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Are you a new student?
Yes, I am. Today is my first day.
Oh, great. Welcome to our school.
Thank you. My first class is Spanish. Are you in that class?
No, I'm not. My first class is French. I have Spanish at 3 p.m.
I see. Is that your French teacher?
No, that's Mr. Sanchez. He's your Spanish teacher.
Oh, really? He looks like a very nice teacher.
He is. The French teacher is very nice too. That's Ms. Martin.
Oh, good. I want to take French next year.
Well, have a great first day at school.
Thanks, Sam. Bye.
See you later.
Thank you for calling First Bank. My name is Fran. How can I help you?
Hello. I have a problem with my online account.
I can help you with that. What is your full name?
It's Jane Hansen. My last name is spelled Hansen.
Thank you. I have your account here. What is your date of birth?
It's September 23rd, 1998.
Okay. And what is your address?
It's 2513 Cedar Road.
Great. Thank you very much. And what is the problem?
My password for my online banking doesn't work.
Okay, I can fix that for you. There, all done. This is your new password. It's capital J, 8, lowercase b, 7, 2, 1, 3. You can change that online if you like.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I see your phone number is 555-697-4398. Is that correct?
No, it isn't. My new number is 555-697-2105.
Okay. I have your new number now. Is there anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
This is a nice photo, Alicia.
Thank you, Mark. It's my family.
Is that Stephen on the right?
Yes, that's my husband, Stephen. You know each other.
Yes, we do. And are those your children?
Yes, that's my son, Daniel. He's 7. And my daughter, Julie, is next to him. She's 5.
And are those your parents in the middle?
Yes, that's my dad, George, and my mom, Vicky.
And who's taking the photo?
My brother, Ryan. I have other photos of him, too, with my sister, Diane.
And where are you in the photo?
Oh, we're at my parents' house. We're in their backyard.
What a great day to take a photo.
Yes, sunny and warm is my favorite weather.
Well, I need to get back to work. What a nice family you have.
Thank you very much. See you later.
This is a photo of my dad, Jorge. In the photo, he's at his job at the pharmacy where he works as a pharmacist. He's 55 years old. He's married to my mom, Camila, and he has 3 children. Me, my sister Daniela, and my brother Raul. He really loves his job, and he's very good at it. He knows a lot about science. It's an important skill. He knows many things about medicine, too. His degree is from a medical school, and he uses his knowledge to help people every day. I want to be a pharmacist, too, just like my dad. My other family members have interesting jobs, too. My mom is an interpreter. She knows English and Spanish very well. My sister is a journalist. She works for a newspaper, and she writes about travel. My brother is 17 years old, so he's still a student in high school. He wants to be a pilot. He loves planes and he loves to travel.
Hey, Susie, do you like sports?
I like some sports, Nate. I love tennis, but I hate soccer.
Oh, really? I like soccer. I think it's exciting. Do you like basketball?
I like watching it, but I don't like playing it. My brother thinks it's great. He plays basketball a lot and he watches it on TV all the time.
I see. I like basketball, but I love swimming.
Yeah, swimming is a great sport. I enjoy it a lot, and it's my sister's favorite sport. She swims every day.
Wow, she really loves it.
Hey, Juan, do you like listening to music in your free time?
No, I don't. I prefer video games. What about you, Joe?
I love listening to music. I think it's great. How about you, Becca? Do you like video games?
No, I really like listening to audiobooks. I listen to them a lot. I don't like reading books.
Yeah, I like listening to books too. Cindy, do you listen to audiobooks or do you read books?
I don't like books or audiobooks. I love listening to podcasts. That's really fun.
Podcasts? That's interesting.
Do you like to ride bikes for fun or for sport? Then don't forget to come to this weekend's bike festival. We have many cycling events on both Saturday and Sunday. It's fun for the whole family. We also have bike races, awards for the best bikes, and food and drink. All ages are welcome to come. Tickets are on sale at the festival. It's $10 for adults and $6 for children 12 and under. The festival starts at 10 a.m. on both weekend days. The races take place in and around town for cyclists 14 years old and up. Visit our website for more details. Join us at Central Park for some cycling fun.
We have a lot of English homework this week, Bill.
I agree, Katie. Where do you do your English homework?
I often do it in my bedroom.
Why do you study in your bedroom?
It's very quiet, and I have a nice desk. When do you do your homework?
I do it after dinner, so I usually do it around 8 p.m.
Who do you study with?
I sometimes study with my brother. He's very smart and helpful.
What does your brother study?
He studies math and science.
Ah, that sounds interesting.
Hey, Darren, how's work?
Work is very busy, Mike. I sometimes finish at 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
Really? That's a lot of hours.
I know. I am often tired when I go home. I have a difficult project at work right now. It's interesting, but it's hard work.
Is graphic design always this hard?
It's usually not very difficult. But 2 or 3 times a year, I work a lot of hours.
Do you work on weekends?
Sometimes. But I make a lot of money when I'm busy, so it's okay. How about you? How's your job?
It's great. I have a new job. I work as a photographer for a travel magazine.
That sounds great. Do you work a lot of hours?
Well, I usually work 8 hours a day, but I sometimes work 10. I start work in the office at 9 a.m.
What do you do in the office?
I look at photos and meet with colleagues. I often leave the office to do my work, which is good. I hate being in the office all day.
Yes, I know the feeling.
So things are really exciting at work, but my home life is boring. I go home around 6 p.m., I go online for a while, then I have dinner and watch TV. I go to bed at 11 p.m. I need to go out more.
Well, you're out with me right now.
Yes, you're right.
Cassandra.
I'm a very busy person. I run my own business, and I work 6 days a week. I never do housework. I rarely have time to do the things I love, like cooking. My perfect day is to make a nice dinner for my family. It's Sunday, so that's what I'm doing today.
Sebastian.
I'm not home very often. I work 5 nights a week in the theater. I'm often very busy, so I don't get to fix things around my house. My perfect day is to spend time at home and make it look nice.
Charlotte.
I like going to the gym, but I rarely go there. I have lots of time. I don't have a job, so I don't have a lot of work to keep me busy. I just study, watch TV, or go online, and go out with friends. I want to make a change, so my perfect day is to go to the gym and exercise. I need it.
Leonardo.
I love dogs. I spend lots of time with them and I get money for it, too. I usually walk the dogs in my neighborhood, but we don't have a park nearby. So my perfect day is to take the dogs to the city park and spend the afternoon there.
Do you like life in the city, Diego?
It's okay, Claudia. I like the coffee shops and restaurants near my house. It's easy to get around, too, but I prefer life in the country.
Oh, really?
Yes, there are a lot of parks in the city, but I don't live near one. I miss trees and peace and quiet.
I like living in the city. There are a lot of things to do and places to hang out with friends.
I don't have many friends. I'm new here, so I spend a lot of time alone.
Do you want to join me and my friends tomorrow? We study in the library downtown every Thursday afternoon. The library's a long way from my house, but I really enjoy being there.
Sure. When do you meet?
I finish my classes at 4 p.m., so we meet at 4:30. We stay for about an hour or two, then we go home to have dinner.
Where is the library?
It's 2 blocks from the train station. Do you know where the train station is?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let's meet at the train station at 4:20. Then we can walk to the library together.
Thanks so much. Well, maybe life in the city isn't so bad after all.
Excuse me. How do I get to the train station?
There are 2 train stations, the downtown station and the park station. Which station do you want?
The station by the park.
Okay. Go straight ahead on this street. This is Baker Street. Then turn right on 5th Avenue. The train station is on the left. It's after the bank.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I think we're lost, Beth. Do you have the map?
Yes, Henry. I think it's in my bag. Here it is. Let's see. We're on Bridge Street. We want to go to Marty's restaurant. That's on Main Street.
No, the restaurant is on Park Avenue. Let me look at the text from John. Yes, it's Park Avenue.
Oh no. That's a long way from here. Maybe there's a bus stop.
Yes, I see one. Let's go there.
I'm not sure which way to go now. Is it this way?
I don't think so, Jack. I think it's this way, but I'm not sure.
What do you usually do when you are lost, Raquel?
I use the map on my phone. What about you?
I don't usually have my phone with me. I ask a person on the street for help.
Yes, that's a good idea. But people don't always know the way. A map on your phone is always helpful. And I don't see any people here now.
Maybe you're right. Let's look at your phone.
Sandra.
I work in an electronics store, and people ask me for advice on smartphones. They want to know which one has a good camera. I show them some of the phones in our store, and then they see the price. Some people think the price is very high. I don't know about that, but it's important to have a good phone.
Oliver. For great music, you need a great pair of headphones. But good headphones cost a lot of money. Some people don't want to pay $200 for headphones. I understand that. There are cheap headphones, but music doesn't sound good on them. Magdalena.
With a laptop, you usually have to sit down. I hate that. So, I use a tablet. It's easy to carry in your bag. It does the same things a laptop does. It also takes great photos, and it looks cool too.
I really enjoy buying things online. It's where I go when I want a good deal on products. But how do you know if the product is good? Well, I think I can help. There are some things you can do to help with online shopping. First, look for a photo of the product. You can learn a lot from a photo. Do you like the way it looks? Is it a nice color? Does it look like it is right for you? Great! Then you need to read product reviews. This is very important. People usually give their honest opinions online. They don't lie about how they feel. People often write online reviews when something doesn't work right. They want other people to know. They're mad and want to say something about it. So read these things carefully. Finally, look at the price of the product. Is it a good price? Maybe it is, but you can look at other online stores and check if there are better prices. So, before you buy that product, check these 3 things: the photo, the reviews, and the price. Happy shopping!
Julia, can you surf?
Yes, Ian, I can. I love surfing. Can you?
No, I can't. The problem is I can't swim.
Really? Well, I'm sure you can run. My father can't go running with me this weekend because he's busy at work. Can you come with me?
Yes, I can, Julia. And I love running.
Great! Well, can you meet me at the beach on Sunday morning? That's where we usually go running.
Yes, I can. I'll see you there.
Hey, Santi, what's all this? Is it all yours? You play so many different sports.
Yes, Chris. Well, I play sports a lot when I'm not working all weekend.
When do you have time to do all of this? I mean, I know we play tennis together on Mondays, but what about the other sports? There are some sports I don't know here.
Well, the black and white ball is for soccer. I play soccer on Wednesday evenings after work.
And what about the orange ball?
That ball is for basketball. I can't play basketball very often because the club opens on Thursdays, but I usually work then.
So is the red and white ball for baseball?
Yes, it is. That is my favorite sport, and I play every Sunday morning with my team. Our team's name is the Baseball Kings. We're very good.
And do you play American football too? When do you have time for that?
Usually on Friday afternoons. Sometimes I don't go to work just so I can play football, and then I go home. Don't tell anyone.
So why do you play sports so much?
Well, I have a lot of work to do, which sometimes makes me feel bad, and it also makes me tired. Playing sports makes me feel relaxed.
Do you want to try a new sport with me?
Really? Well, okay. I like team sports like football and soccer, but lacrosse is one I really want to try. And it makes you very fit.
Great. Let's do that. I am very busy with work too, but we can do it on a Sunday afternoon after lunch if you want.
Okay, let's do it. Where do we meet?
Let's meet at the sports center at 3 p.m., okay?
4 is better for me. What do you think?
Yes, that's perfect. See you then.
Hi guys, it's Georgina the cook here. So today, we're looking at how to make a cake for 8 people. This is one of my favorite recipes. First, you need some eggs. Many people use 3 eggs, but for this cake, 2 is fine. Then, you need to get some flour. You don't need much. I'm adding about 2 cups. After the flour, we need to add some sugar. People always say to me, I can't use sugar, it's so unhealthy. But for this cake, we only use a cup of sugar, not 2, as many people do. And it is delicious. Now you need to add some butter into the mix. It's important not to add too much butter. About a cup is fine. Finally, don't leave it in the oven for too long. It needs 45 minutes. Some people leave it in the oven for over 60 minutes, but that's too long. When it's ready, remember to let it cool before you eat it.
Really, Pablo? Are you ordering pizza again?
What's wrong with pizza? It has bread. I love bread. Bread has fiber. Bread is healthy.
Yes, Pablo, but pizza also has a lot of oil, which is fat, and that's not healthy.
What are you having, Ray?
I'm ordering pasta. Lots of healthy carbohydrates for me.
What about you, Marta? Are you ordering fish?
No, I rarely eat fish, but I like meat that has very little fat and a lot of protein. So I'm ordering chicken. And you, Jen?
I think I want some fries. Fries are potatoes. They are healthy.
That's not healthy. Those fries have a lot of oil in them. Like that pizza.
So, how exactly do we make this, Dad? I have no idea. Grandpa knows, but I can't remember.
Oh, come on, Jamie. It's so easy. We make this evening meal so often.
Okay. How do we prepare the vegetables?
You need to slice them with a knife.
Then what?
Well, you have to mix the chicken and the vegetables together, then put them in the oven, and that's it.
How long for? About 60 minutes, right?
No, about a half an hour is fine.
Okay, Dad. What do you want to make now?
Good question. I know. Let's make a cake.
I want to make an apple pie.
Okay, I don't mind. I like both of them.
So, after I slice the apples and put them in the pie crust, what do we do?
Well, you just need to put a little sugar and cinnamon on the apples before you put the pie in the oven.
Like this?
Wait. Before you do that, put a little flour around the baking dish so that it doesn't stick, okay?
Right. Got it. And how long do we bake it for? An hour?
Exactly. You're getting good at this.
Molly, I'm looking at a website with lots of information on vacations. I want to go to Florida this year. It looks like a really interesting place.
Oh, yes. Good idea. I love the idea of going to Florida. When is a good time to go? What about in the winter?
Winter is high season in Florida. A lot of people go there because it's warm. Hotels are busy and the rooms are expensive. Restaurants are very busy too. I like it when it's quiet. Some people think it's exciting to be with a lot of people, but I think it's hard work.
I agree. Perhaps summer is a good time to visit.
In summer, families visit. That's when the schools are closed. The tourist attractions are busy, and it gets very hot in the summer.
Okay, so when is low season in Florida?
There are fewer tourists in the fall, but there's a good reason for that. The weather is sometimes bad, and I want to spend time on the beach on this vacation. In the fall, you sometimes have to stay in the hotel. Maybe spring is a good time.
Let me see what the website says. The weather is good in May, and places are quiet. Children are in school, so families don't go. And hotel rooms are cheap. It sounds good.
I agree. Let's search for hotels.
Yes, it's that time of year again, vacation time, when you ask yourself, how should I get all my clothes into my suitcase? Well, you don't need to ask yourself anymore, because I have some great ideas for you. The first idea is that you need to think about what you should pack, not what you could pack. What do I mean by this? Well, if you are visiting a hot country, you should pack a t-shirt, shorts, and of course, a hat. Why a hat? Well, you should take a hat to make sure you don't get a sunburn on your face. Now, if you are going on vacation in a cold country, you should pack a coat, a scarf, and gloves to stay warm. But you should pack a hat for cold weather too. Why? Because if your head is warm, you could be much more comfortable even if it is very cold. The main idea is, don't pack any more than you need.
Wow, Gabriel! I can't believe we finished this project tomorrow. It's good because we have no social life at the moment. Did you go out last weekend?
No, Victoria, I didn't. The last time was about 2 weeks ago. I went out to eat at that new Thai restaurant downtown.
Ah, the restaurant on Bridge Street? Did you like the food?
Yes, I did. The food was great. But it was next to this club. The music was very loud. We couldn't talk.
Oh, I hate that. And we are all working so hard at the moment, we need to relax. Did you stay late again at the office last night?
No, I didn't. But last Wednesday, I stayed here until very late. I was so tired the next morning. When was the last time you went out?
Well, I didn't go out last weekend either. But I went to see that new movie, A Brave Life, last week. I think that was the last time. Oh, yes, and I went to a concert with some friends about 2 weeks ago.
You went out a lot then.
Not really. But when this project is over, we can all go out together to celebrate.
John.
I had a horrible day at work last week. I decided that it would be a good idea to spend some extra money on pens and paper for the office because we have a big presentation for a client next week. Anyway, my boss called me in for a meeting and said, "Why did you do that? We needed that money for other things." I felt so stupid.
Nuria.
I was at home last night, and I watched TV to try and relax after a very busy day. I got a text message on my cell phone from my boyfriend. He's on a business trip to Thailand, and he sent me a message. He said, "Sorry, Nuria, but I can't come back for 3 weeks." Well, I got so upset. So I went out dancing with some friends.
Pete.
I really didn't know what to do. Julian is a good employee, but he is always late to the office, and not just a little late. On Wednesday, he was late by over an hour. I had to make a decision whether to ask him to change or just tell him that he didn't have a job. In the end, we talked and everything was okay, but it wasn't an easy choice to make.
Ruby.
Rebecca and I were at her apartment just chatting about life and watching TV when she told me that she was going to go on a date with my brother, Irian. I was like, "No way, you can't do that." She told me that Irian and she talked for a long time and they have a good relationship. Then we had an argument. She started shouting at me. I couldn't believe it.
Oh no, Miguel. Did you see how much this food is going to cost? Maybe we should put some things back.
You're right, Karina. It's expensive, but we're going to need all this for dinner with Ben and James tonight.
We're having dinner with Matt and Isobel, not Ben and James. They're coming over at 7:30. I'll make us some pasta.
Okay. We're trying to save money, and you're right. We spend money all the time. I guess we could sell one of the cars. Then we can save that money for our vacation in Florida next month.
Wait a minute. We need the cars. Okay, look. This week, I'm going to make salad for lunch. We'll save money by not going out.
We don't need a car each, Karina. Let's sell one of them. And we can get a box to save money in and add to it every day. What do you think?
Okay, fine. That's a good idea. And we can make gifts for each other for our birthdays next week.
Well, the thing is, I really wanted you to buy me a new cell phone.
So, what's next, Will? do you think it's time to move on and start a business?
You know, Juan, I'd love to do that, but I really don't like the idea of working in an office. I hate being in one place all day. I would really prefer to work outdoors or something like that.
Would you like to work in construction, for example? But not as someone's employee, right? With your experience in this industry, you could manage people yourself.
Yeah, maybe something like that. But I also like the idea of what you do. Working from home is great. You're in your own space all the time.
It looks good, but it's hard work. I'm not sure I like it really. I mean, it's very easy to just stop working and watch TV. And before you know it, you lose an hour. You know, I love to work overseas for a year or so, just like you're doing here.
Yes, well, I love it, but take my advice, Juan. You can plan to work overseas for a year or so, but then you'll stay in that country for 10 years. Just like me.
We are thinking of going on vacation somewhere a bit warmer than where we went last year. Not like a desert or anything, obviously. Oh, and we want to be close to some water, too. Like a lake or river. Don't we, Marcos?
Exactly.
Well, that's no problem at all. What about a waterfall? Victoria Falls in southern Africa is amazing. But it would be better to go between April and June when it's 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. It can be about 40 degrees Celsius there in October.
Wow! That's a bit hot for you, isn't it, Marcos?
Sure is.
Okay, well, what about something a little cooler like Bariloche in Argentina? There's a lot of water there. It's on the shore of a lake. The surrounding area also has green forests, rivers, glaciers, and beautiful mountains to explore. The city gets around 800,000 visitors a year. The city is about 770 meters high, and the mountains reach to over 3,500 meters. They look amazing.
Marcos doesn't like mountains, do you, Marcos? We went to see a volcano a few years ago in Hawaii, Mauna Kea, which is over 4,000 meters.
No, I didn't like the volcano. I don't like danger. I like more relaxing vacations.
I see. Well, what about the Everglades in Florida? There are rivers and lakes, and a lot of animals and plants to see. There are no volcanoes or mountains, and it's about 25 degrees Celsius in the dry season. You can hike and go camping. It's a very beautiful area.
Well, that sounds great, doesn't it, Marcos?
It certainly does.
So, where are we going to go this year, guys? I think that Mount Everest looks awesome. It's so big. But I think it's going to be quite difficult to organize the trip there. What about you, Nora?
You're right, Zoe. To be honest, I prefer the idea of the Great Barrier Reef. We all love diving. Sarah, do you remember when we went diving in Greece a few years ago, after Josie's wedding?
Yeah, Nora. That was amazing. But what about the harbor of Rio de Janeiro? You can go diving there, too. And the city's really beautiful.
I'm more interested in going somewhere more out of town, like Patagonia. So beautiful. Look, I know Rio is popular, but there are so many tourists.
What, like us, you mean? Come on, Zoe. Don't be boring. Rio is a party city, and it has lots of art galleries to explore.
I don't want to look at ugly modern art all week.
I have an idea. Let's go see the Aurora Borealis in Norway. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? And we've never been to Northern Europe. And it's very different from last year when we went to Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe.
Okay, Sarah, let's do it.
Great idea.
A lot of people want to do better at work. Our professional development course can help you. We show you how you can manage your time. We also show you how to speak to people in an interview and lots of other useful things. It's a very interesting course and you learn a lot. It starts on April 10th. We do the course at our office in the downtown area. You need to be there before 9 a.m. each day. That's when we start work. We work all morning, break for lunch, and then work again in the afternoon. We finish at 6 p.m. It's a 3-day course, so it finishes on April 13th. So, does anyone have any questions for now?
Hi, Emma. How was your weekend?
Oh, hi, Mateo. I had a good weekend, thanks. I went out to eat on Saturday. It was my sister's birthday, so my family and I went to a new restaurant downtown after work.
What restaurant did you go to?
It was the new Italian restaurant near the train station. We weren't sure exactly where it was, so we got a taxi. The driver knew where it was.
And what was the restaurant like?
It's a nice place, but they made a mistake with our reservation. I reserved a table for 6 people at 7 o'clock under my name. They thought I wanted a table at 8 o'clock, but it wasn't a problem. They found a table for us.
Do you like Italian food?
Yes, I do. I know some people find it boring, but I don't. I don't like unusual food. With Italian food, I know what all the dishes are, and the food at this place was really good. Very tasty.
What did you have?
I had pasta with tomato sauce. My sister had pizza with spicy peppers. Too hot for me. And the others all had dessert. But I don't really like sweet things, and it's unhealthy. I like to eat things that are good for me.
What did you do after the restaurant?
We went home. We finished eating at about 10 o'clock. We had to wait half an hour for a taxi, and then it took us half an hour to get home. I was tired by that time. How was your weekend?
Hi, Pedro. Are you free later?
Hi, Carla. Yes, I have a lot of work to do now, but I'm free this afternoon. What are your plans?
I'm going to meet some friends at the movie theater. There's a new movie we want to see. Do you want to come? It's at 3 o'clock.
That sounds great. See you later.
Tim, are you going out?
Yes, I'm going to go to the gym.
Don't forget to wear a coat. It's windy and not very warm outside.
Okay. Do I need my umbrella?
I don't think so. It's dry, but you need a scarf and gloves.
Okay. Thanks.
Excuse me. Is this platform 3? I'm looking for the train to Pittsburgh.
Yes, this is Platform 3, but you need Platform 2 for the train to Pittsburgh. And you need to hurry. You only have 5 minutes to catch it.
Oh, dear. I don't have a ticket. Can I get one on the train?
I'm sorry, but no, you can't. You need to go to the ticket office on Platform 1.
Platform 1. Okay. Thanks for your help.
I'd like to buy this hat, but I can't see a price on it. How much is it?
That hat is usually $30, but we have a special offer this week. All the hats are $10 off.
So that makes it $20. Okay, where do I pay?
Over there, at the end of the store.
Thanks.
Elena, do you play any sports? I'm going to start having tennis lessons on the weekend. Do you want to come?
That sounds like a good idea, Lily, but I can't. I have a lot of work to do at school, and I don't have much time for sports. I stopped playing basketball because I didn't have time. The only time I have is Friday evening, and I play volleyball then.
Okay, no problem.